So we're doing the oil changes on 2 vehicles. We've got 2 students here doing them. Elijah from year 9, Miri from year 11. This is Miri's car. This is Jahvis's car, who's Elijah's brother. We've got our bits and pieces down here. So boys, where do we get these from? Oil and filters.
About to sneeze. Did you get them from the Billy Nudger mechanic?
No.
I don't know where you got them from. Where did you go?
Beeline Autos.
Beeline Autos.
Yeah, that place.
Thanks, Beeline Auto.
We have a account with Beeline. I do a lot of stuff. I service my car regularly and my boat and different things, and we use them all the time. They're great. They use Secura filters, which I really like. Anytime you want to do an oil change, how do you determine what parts you need? Miri, tell us how.
I actually don't know. I know nothing.
You know nothing? Elijah, do you know how?
Yeah, no.
What parts do you need?
You need an oil filter and an air filter if you want to do the air.
What about the most important one?
That is the oil itself, the FW40 oil.
So if you're going to buy that, how would you determine what you need in those parts, Elijah?
How do I determine? Well, it'll say it somewhere.
So what you do is you look on your compliance plate of your vehicle. If you look on this one, so 90, was that 2001-01, so that's 08-01. So you give them those details and the model of the car. So Toyota Corolla, month and year. So you give those details to the mechanic shop or the supply place, and they will recommend you what parts you need. So would you use this to undo an oil change?
What size?
This is an adjustable shifter.
Oh,
Would this work for an oil change?
I think so.
It would, but in any circumstance, a shifter is really only good for if you're really stuck. You don't ever use them because they destroy your bolts. If you use the shifter on there 10 times, it'll wear out the bolt and the bolt will be buggered, so use proper spanners. So there's our spanner set down there.
Oh yeah?
Spanners down there. There's only one that's going to be on the bottom of the sump. The sump is the big pan where the oil lives. So you can move that.
We've got a container so the oil doesn't drip everywhere. It just leaks into that. And that's the bolt there. That's the oil drain. Nah.
So undo it, take the nut out, put that tray underneath it so the oil drips in. You don't have to take that off.
Oh, cool.
So get your container ready, put it underneath it, and then take the bung out when the container's underneath.
Did you get new oil drain bolt thing?
No, you don't get near one of them.
Oh, really?
Don't drop that bolt.
Oh.
Too late. You actually shouldn't try to get oil on your hands. It's a carcinogen. It's alright to get a little bit, wipe it off. I'll get a rag.
Fresh.
Get it all off.
Smells like garbage.
That's so good.
That's sick.
So, you take the oil filters off. Who's first taking the oils off, man?
Yeah, so that white thing right down the bottom. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, it slips out, yeah.
Put it in there. So a couple of important things are you make sure your vehicle's flat and it's not going to roll on top of you, which we're lucky because they're dead flat. We're doing it on the grass. We don't have a shed. We normally would do it in the shed. We've both got 2 on the grass. Car's flat, can't roll on you, which is safe. There's the filter. So Miri, what you do, get a little bit of oil, Elijah, put a little bit of oil on that seal, lubricate the seal, so when it does up on the engine, the little bit of oil there squishes against the motor and seals it. So you just put a little dab of oil. It can be new oil or old oil, doesn't really matter. Put a bit around there, then screw it back on. No good?
Might drop it in the oil.
You and Miri might have the same oil filters.
I think we do.
You do it nice and tight. So you can drag it, you can put your bungs back in, oil stop dripping.
I was looking at it before.
You oil stop dripping too, Miri. We're going to put that into here.
ABC soy sauce.
So Miri dropped his glove in the oil, we're going to get it out.
Don't drop my glove in there.
He dropped his glove in there. No, he dropped the sump bung in the oil.
Oh, that does not feel good. Is there more to it?
Don't get it everywhere if you can help it, I don't want to leave the grass.
Oh.
We've got fire, so we can
That's like the secret Szechuan sauce from McDonald's.
No, dude, it's just like another bottle of barbecue. Dad, you should put this back in the cupboard and see what happens.
Very bad, yeah, it's got like 2 legs.
Oh, hi. You're beautiful.
When you do it up, don't do it massively tight, just do it firm, yeah?
Your finger tight? Or?
No, do it up with the spanner.
This is the best view of your face ever.
I don't like you doing this.
If anyone wants to buy my car who's watching this,
Come get it.
Open that oil bottle up. Your one takes about 3.7 litres a minute.
How much was it?
3.7. And then, yeah, there's 5.7 in here apparently.
5 litres in there.
Oh, 5, yeah.
Read what it says on the thing.
Oh yeah, 5.
So look at how much oil's in there. It'll have indicators saying 4 litres, 3 litres, 2 litres.
Oh, and it can
1
hold
litre?
3.7, so you just
Yeah.
go like to, that'd be
1
3.
point, you go down to 1.3 if it's a 5 litre. Just get it perfect, yeah. Just take it slow.
Okay.
You know what else you can tell?
How?
You dip the oil with a dipstick.
The dipstick, which is this one.
Yep, so you pull that out and wipe it and it'll tell you when it's full. You need a rag, there's a new rag here. It takes a bit of time to run through as well.
Yeah.
It takes like a couple of minutes before we get to the bottom of the motor. It takes your time.
Oh yeah, it's slowly getting more full.
Yeah.
I
But
haven't,
see this here,
I haven't put 4 litres in yet.
there's an ad mark there.
Yeah.
Normally at the ad mark, from there to there's not much. And there'd only be a litre, even though it looks like a heap. Sump this deep, so the first bit's a lot of reserve oil. And then if you get ad mark, most of the time if you're at a service station, the oil says ad, it means you only need 200 mils,
Yeah.
like a cup of oil. What we're going to do is we'll put this in the back of this car later, and the old oil will go to the tip and get recycled at the tip. We'll take it to the recycling centre next time we go to the tip, we'll store it. So now you're going to do air filters, grab your air filter each.
Oh, what? It's some foam.
2 of them.
Oh, and a tracker.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
See how dirty the inside is? And that's
Yeah,
how clean the outside is.
Mhm.
So rip that open it up.
Is that for the air conditioner?
No, that's an engine or motors. An intake of air, because the motor's running and it needs cool, fresh air going in the engine to burn. Like it's combustion, nothing will burn without air. So this is the air goes into the engine, through the injection system and into the top of the cylinder, where the air injects in with the fuel and explodes, making a small explosion to make the motor run. If the air's dirty, if you have no air cleaner and dust and stuff goes in, it'll wear the motor really quick. If you didn't have one of these in your car and drove down a dirt road, you can dust your car and kill it in one trip.
Jeez.
Fill it full of dirt, and next minute your motor's buggered. So it's really
Combustion
critical to
engine.
have clean air, clean oil. What's oil for?
Oils for, well,
Lubricant and keeping the engine cool.
What else?
And the things I forgot the name of to keep them running.
it's just, it cleans it and gets the muck.
Well, it lubricates the motor because it's all engineered metals running around the motor. It lubricates the engine, keeps it lubricated, also keeps a certain amount of temperature down, so it keeps it cooler, and also cleans it so the oil goes around the motor. Any cartridges get in there, cleans oil. So all that dirty oil you got out just cleans your engine up. The more clean you keep your engine, the longer it lasts. Put that in there.
It's down here.
It got a bit munted from when I hit the kangaroo, but that's okay.
Put in.
Yep. It's hard to tell. That must be it.
So there you go, oil change.
How much does a Land Cruiser hold?
My car takes 11 litres.
Oh,
So every vehicle's different. Land Cruisers take quite a bit. I've got 100 series, takes 11 litres of diesel oil. I'm going to top up the brake fluid whilst we're here. I've got a bit of brake fluid. One thing people seem to do, which is a no-no, is that when they get the brake fluid, they shake it automatically. You never do that because it has bubbles then in the oil, and then those bubbles can get into your brake lines and make your brakes fail. So I'll put a little bit of brake fluid in there. That's good. We might check Jahvis's as well, see what it looks like. So you've got brake and clutch. That's your clutch fluid there. That one looks okay. It's a bit old. You could replace these oils too at some point. You can drop the oil out and put fresh oil in, which might have to be done with these. But they're not too bad.